ENA is a titular protagonist of the ENA series. This ENA is the protagonist of season 1 of the series, having a blue and colored yellow body. Oh fuck, having a blue and yellow colored body. Appearance. Normal appearance. ENA is a feminine humanoid character. Up until the end of the episode Temptation series, she possessed a dual-colored body. Her right side blue and geometric, while her left side yellow and smooth, although her torso is completely blue and geometric. Her black hair is different lengths on either side, her right side being longer and straight, also showing her blue ear, and with two triangular... and her left side resembling a bob cut, also covering her yellow ear, with two triangular ahages. She also has blunt cut bangs. Her eyes are unique in shape, one being a diamond with a black triangle under it, resembling an eyelash, and the other a half circle. In her form seen at the end of Temptation Stairway, she is fully yellow, with both sides being semicircles, her hair bobbed and cut on both sides, and her two ahages merged together. Although the right side, her body is still geometric, however, along with her right ear showing. Her outfit consists of a beige-colored t-shirt, a black shirt, her black overall straps, and a single strap connecting to going across her chest. She also wears two black socks, one thigh-high on her right, which remains in her current form, and one ankle sock on her left. When happy, ENA's mouth and nose shows on her left side. And they move to the opposite side when she's sad. They're meant to look like the silhouette of a head looking to the side. Particular emotions. When drunk or sad, half of ENA's face becomes white and the other black, with her mouth and nose being on the white side. Her sclera turns black, and the color of her iris changes to correspond with the color of the emotion she's feeling. When drunk, her white side is on her left side with a yellow iris, and she appears to be unstable, as she will often slur her speech. When sadder, her right side is on the right side with a blue iris. She seems to talk in a babyish way, and her voice begins to break as if on the verge of crying. This form of her seems to be essentially the same as her previous sad form, but may be slightly more intense. She is also seen to lose her arms and spin around during a tantrum she had while in her sad form. I am not good at reading. When experiencing a particular emotion, typically to the point at which her face becomes half white, ENA will occasionally shift to other forms. These vary from small to prolonged instances and usually reflect the emotion she was feeling before transforming. As seen in Extinction Party, ENA occasionally shifts into other forms when she is drunk. These appear to be transformations from her happy/drunk side. These forms have been dubbed her demon and diabolic forms. For her demon form, her blue side is now orange and her yellow side is now green, while having a green torso. And pointed ears on each side of her head. Her geometric hand gains sharp fingers, and she often puts her geometric arms around the back of her head. She now only has one eye present on her smooth side, that is a white sclera, and pupil with a maroon iris. She also sports dark green horns on her head, while having a small ENA face on her forehead, resembling her blue and yellow appearance. When in her diabolic form again, her dual color change. Her smooth side has white skin with a triangular eye, while her geometric side sports a face resembling a dark purple diabolic demon mask. The geometric side has a large bulging eye, pink lips with jagged outward-facing teeth, a large winding yellow horn, and smaller horns and a frill that resemble fire. Her limbs are also different colors, now having a green geometric leg and a yellow geometric arm with a clawed purple hand. Her shirt is now the same color as her arm on her geometric side, with the white sleeves. Also, it seems like her long hair on her geometric side is not there anymore. In both of these forms, ENA's mouth is in the middle and not on either side. They also seem to be more realistic, as her demon form has an actual mouth with teeth. As seen in Temptation's Stairway, her sad form also has an alternative form, considered her full sadness form. Her skin will turn gray and entirely geometric when she is completely sad. Her hair will be completely long. I need to... Her hair will be completely long, and she will only have one ehoge instead of two. Her socks will change to complete thigh highs, and her left sleeve will become geometric. Her face will turn blank, with either half of her facial features wearing on the back of her hands. She usually covers her face with her hands in this form, making a full face. When using the avatar that resembles this form on joelgc.com, she is shown to quickly run back and forth faster than the speed of the other avatars. In the Temptation Stairway teaser, her form seems to be slightly different from her current one, as her left leg is smooth with an ankle height black sock. It seems the happiness and sadness of ENA have phases. The first phase is when the nose and mouth move to the blue, yellow, The first phase is when the nose and mouth move to the blue or yellow side, via when she is happy or sad. And the second one is when her face turns black and white, via when she is drunk or sadder. And her third phase is when she is in her full or glitched form of that emotion, via her full sadness and demon/diabolic forms. Personality. In Auction Day and Extinction Party, ENA's mood would affect her voice, with her happy/drunk side sounding masculine and her sad sides... What the fuck? Okay, let's just pretend that never happened anyway. In Auction Day and Extinction Party, ENA's mood would affect her voice, with her happy/drunk side sounding masculine and her sad side sounding feminine. However, in Temptation's Stairway, her voice in different emotional states do not have a strict correlation, with her voice regularly fluctuating between masculine and feminine. She is voiced by Gabe Velez, Samuel Meza, and Lizzie Freeman. In her happy state, she seems to be very kind and somewhat insightful to others, even if some treat her rudely. She also somewhat seems to talk proper and sophisticated. When sad, she's constantly on the verge of tears and often blubbering when she's too stupid to do anything. And her speech is seemingly more modern, yet as said before, babyish and even aggressive, such as after questioning why she gets harmed very softly when she yells at Findall to stop hitting and finish the job. Mentioning pessimistic things or being in slightly stressful situations are enough for her to turn into this state. Her emotional changes are signified by her briefly standing up straight when normally her knees are bent inwards. If her negative emotions become too strong, she will become much sadder and will beg to be killed. If her negative emotions become too strong, she will become much sadder and will beg to be killed. Usually she will feel sick too, like in Auction Day, where she pukes noise in this state. If she becomes too sad, she might appear as her full sadness form, stomping, covering her blank face and crying. It appears that her happy side takes over. It appears that her happy side takes over as soon as possible whenever she's sad, possibly to keep her from putting herself in serious danger. Whenever this happens, Ina will apologize for her behavior. The same seemingly goes for her drunk side. When she becomes too happy or euphoric-like, she will act like she's drunk, laughing at everything and talking in a slower, more slurred manner. Ina doesn't seem to mind her different emotional states and is instead more concerned about the impacts they have on her friends. Ina is also seen to be stubborn in situations that don't involve her own emotions, in which she'll quickly abandon, change, or split in four. In which she'll quickly abandon, change, or split back and forth from. When asked to give a blood sample to visit Mooney, she avidly refuses, and when the people she meets inside the area tell her to leave, she insists on continuing her adventure. Development. The first known creation of Ina is from a tweet by Joel Guerra, showing a short animated GIF of Ina, followed by saying that he was thinking of making characters with strange designs in a nonsensical, colorful world. The tweet received positive feedback, and so Joel replied by talking about his gratitude. And potential for the series. Attached to the reply was concept art of Ina and Mooney. On Joel's YouTube channel, a video was posted simply titled Ina that followed a simple idle animation of the titular character as a song Browser History by Graham Cartna played. It was revealed that her design was inspired by the painting Girl Before a Mirror by Pablo Picasso, as well as the art of Romero Brito, as stated in the video's description. Her name was initially spelled as backwards Ina. I do not know how to pronounce that, but the spelling was later changed to Ina as Joel thought it would be too difficult for people to type when they wanted to say her name. However, her name is formatted as Ina as backwards Ina on screens that appear when she obtains the Tudono or Blood ID in Temptation Stairway. The first episode of the series, titled Auction Day, was released on May 26, 2020, making the debut of Ina. Early concept art of Ina was revealed on ENA Day 2021, a year after her initial Twitter reveal. This concept art showed vastly different designs than the final, that showcased various face, eye, and hair shapes. One of the greatest changes shows Ina's blue side to be initially white. Her overall design has changed from artwork revealed before her debut in Auction Day. Her first reveal shows some various changes to her design, including a white shirt instead of a beige one, a smooth blue side as opposed to the final design's more geometric shape, a black wristband on her blue arm, which was completely removed in the final, and the presence of 2 thigh-high socks instead of only one. Various other pieces of concept art also show her with an almond-shaped eye on her yellow side as opposed to a half circle, a rounded diamond eye on her blue side, and individual fingers on her right hand. Trivia: Ina goes by she, her pronouns, as Joel Guerra refers to her as such. Ina's masculine voice used to be voiced by Mark Raffnet. by Mark Rafnan in the first episode, but is now voiced by Gabe Velez. She has a strong love for Tudon as revealed in Temptation Stairway. One line from the Shepherd in Temptation Stairway implies that there is more than one ENA, presumably as a form from a species. This is evident after ENA's encounter with the Shepherd, as she comes across a room of 3 other ENAs floating in the void, sometimes glitching into mannequins for a split second. This is later proven through the ENA scene in Dream Barbecue. ENA seems to have an easily upset stomach when sad, and she is shown vomiting in both Auction Day and Temptation Stairway before turning into her sad form. ENA's sad form has a speech impediment, consistently pronouncing her R's and L's as W's. The original 404 page of Joel G's website showed ENA in the middle of a blank screen with empty eyes and occasional corruption effects. However, this was later changed to a more normal error screen upon the reboot of the website. The image of ENA found on the error page originates from Auction Day when she first turns into her sad form, albeit the animation has her eyes filled with static rather than being blank. ENA smells like chocolate milk. According to Joel G on one of his Twitch streams, ENA is taller than the average person, though this was likely a joke. Fans have taken this to mean 9 feet tall, but no official height has ever been confirmed. ENA's appearance at the end of Temptation Stairway is often thought to be her full happiness form. According to Joel G, ENA's name is pronounced as ENA. Are you fucking serious? I'm a fucking idiot. And anyway, as this is the Spanish phonetic, as this is the Spanish phonetic pronunciation of the word. However, it has also been stated on Twitch streams that ENA's name does not have any definitive pronunciation, and is entirely up to fans on how they want to pronounce the name. Yay. ENA is one of the unlockable avatars on JoelGC.com and can be customized with various unlockable colors. ENA's early concept art shows her right side being white, which is similar to design to Season 2 ENA. Coincidentally, Season 2 ENA's early concept art shows them with a yellow left side, making them resemble Season 1 ENA. As shown in Temptation Stairway in a short animation loop for ENA Day 2022, ENA can detach her limbs and make them float. A tweet from Joel Guerra states that either ENA or Mooney will appear in the future with their new appearance that they gained at the end of Temptation Stairway. With this, it can be inferred that ENA's full happiness form may appear in the future, possibly even in Dream Barbecue. However, the tweet is likely ambiguous and does not confirm if Season 1 ENA will appear in Dream Barbecue or in any future episodes. Cultural references and inspirations. ENA's face was influenced by Pablo Picasso's painting Girl Before a Mirror. ENA's design was also inspired by the art of Brazilian artist Romero Brito. Her outfit bears a striking resemblance to that of a standard schoolgirl uniform in Peru, where the author Joel Guerra is from. However, this resemblance has never been acknowledged or confirmed to be based on to be based on a Peruvian schoolgirl uniform. Her design may have also been inspired by the design and entities in the game Super Paper Mario. ENA's movements are somewhat based on the dance move from the 1980 music video for Once in a Lifetime by Talking Heads, as well as the movements by Osamu Sato in The Earth is Round for his film titled The Esoteric Retina. Drunk ENA's movements were based on the Drunk Master from the Jackie Chan film Drunken Master. One of her drunk forms also resembled a diabolic demon mask, especially the types present in Peru, which often sport bulging eyes alongside pink lips and spiraling horns. This was later confirmed with the ENA Diablata skin by the ENA Diablata skin name on the JoelG.com custom character creator. ENA's masculine voice was inspired by Matthew Broderick. And that's it. I think I just lost my soul. And now I need a drink, so bye!